Alright, hello my vixens. Today I'm going to do a couple videos, and the first one I want to do is just a video about some grooming techniques. Don't pay any attention to this. I just use this to pull everything back so that there wouldn't be like any hair or anything down on my face and everything, because I wanted to do a video and show you how I trim my eyebrows and kind of like groom my eyebrows and everything. I noticed that I need to start using my eyebrow serum again, because in the last few videos and stuff that I've done, I can see that my eyebrows are starting to get a little bit sparse over here again. You know, this one's not I'll come in a little bit closer so you can see. They, at one time, like I think I've told you before, a few years ago, I had some issues, with some thyroid issues and so forth, and I lost really almost all of my eyebrows and eyelashes and almost all of my hair, thin to the point where it just about, fell out. So that was really like heartbreaking. But I started using an eyebrow serum, and it really helped my eyebrows. So for the past probably 3 weeks, I've been a little bit laxed on using it, and I shouldn't have done that, because it really makes a tremendous difference. So when I've gone through and been combing my eyebrows to prep them and get them ready and everything, I've noticed that they're not as full, and that's bothered me a little bit. So I'm gonna get back on to using my serum and all of that stuff. And I think, oh gosh, my camera is so sensitive. It's just really so sensitive. The other day when I was ending one of my videos, it just was like moving on its own, and all I did was like barely bump something, and it just, okay. But anyway, I want to show you real quick, just a really quick way to just, if you're trying to, the name of my channel is Tips and Tricks for Mature Women. So, if you're like me, as we get older, our eyebrows do thin. A lot of things start thinning and drooping and things like that, so we have to find ways to compensate. So sometimes we've overplucked in our younger years and things like that. Again, if you have done any of those things, if your eyebrows are thinning, I really encourage you to get an eyebrow eyelash serum. It's really worked amazing results for me. So there's a lot of places that have them, a lot of companies that have them. I make my own. I have a little beauty kind of company of my own that I make my own products, and I have tried a couple eyebrow serums that and I like them. So I'll tell you the pros and cons. Let me show you how I do this, and I'm going to tell you the pros and cons of a couple products, so you can make your own decision on that. So what you're going to need is, you're going to need a spoolie, and you're going to need something like this, like the comb part, is what you're going to need. And then you're going to need like a really small type of little scissor. This one isn't like really my favorite type. Really what I tell you is like really the best is, I bought my fiance a beard trimming kit, and in it was a perfect pair of scissors and this little tiny comb, so that he could comb and do his beard and everything. And like really that had the perfect tools in it. But I don't want to always steal his grooming things, so I found these, and they do work pretty well. They're really small and I can get in there. So alright, so what you need to do is, you just want your eyebrows are going to grow different directions. So some of them are going to grow up, some of them are going to grow this way, some of them are going to grow down. And I'll try to come in and, you know, pretty close so you can see. I like to comb the hair up. And you're going to do that on both. So on this one you can maybe see it a little bit better. So I'm going to comb the hair up, but you can see on this one where you can see some of my hair on the, you know, kind of grows down. Okay, so I don't want to cut my eyebrows, you know, to where there are none there, because I'm trying to get them to come in nice and full. I want, you know, them to look natural. A full brow is always going to look more natural than an over plucked brow. All right, so now you comb your eyebrows, try to comb through them and get them, you know, to go up. And then that's where you're going to need your little comb thing to come through. So I just take my comb and start at the bottom. Okay, and so then I get them. If you can see, there's like the little hairs are coming up. Now, right now my eyebrows really don't need trimmed, so I'm just kind of gonna go through the motions a little bit so you can see what I'm gonna do. But this is what I do. So I just pull them up so that you can see the little bit of the hairs, and then I just, the hairs that are just on the edge, I just trim them straight across. Now, if they really needed trimmed, you would see the ones that are sticking out. So you can see where I trimmed it right there. And then as you go up, you'll see, keep coming up, and then you want to like follow that guideline. And you just want to take just the hairy little nibs off. That is all. Do not, you know, you can always go back if you think, well, that's not short enough. You can always go back and do a little bit more. But if you know, go in there scissor happy and cut a big hunk of your eyebrow out, you can't put that back. So just take the very, very, very little tips of your eyebrows. And I know that it's kind of hard for you to see while I have the comb in there, but when you're looking in your mirror, you'll be able to tell. And then on these ones, I can just comb them up, and they're gonna stay. So I can just come in with my scissors and that's it. And they're just that, you know, they just stay nice and groomed. So when I do my next video, I'll go, so you can see the difference now. You can see that this eyebrow looks really nice and groomed. Maybe right here it needs just a little bit. Remember, you can all, you'd rather go back and take a little bit more at a time than take too much. So you can see the difference now. This eyebrow looks nice and groomed and well kept, and then this one is, this one still looks okay, but I mean, look at the difference. So I'll go in and do this one now so that you can see. I'll just comb it up. take my comb. And again, I know on camera that's probably a little bit hard to see, but when you take the comb and you're looking in the mirror, you will be able to see the hairs of your eyebrow through the comb. So you just want to pull the hair up, and all you want to do is just get the hair that is just on the outside of the comb. And then get your next section of hair and follow right along. And see, now this one's a little bit longer. I can, you know, definitely see. So I guess they did need trimmed a little bit more than I thought they did. Like, I just like my eyebrows a little bit, you know, full. I like that fuller, more natural look. But, you know, a well-groomed eyebrow is definitely appreciated. Alright, so let me go through and comb that. So, and then really, you know, so, okay, so I got one piece of, you can probably see right in here, there's like a kind of one sticking up, so I'm just going to kind of comb that up as really good, you know, high as I can, and then I'm just going to come through with the scissors and just very gently and then really all you have to do after that is just, if you have just a few, you know, if you have some loose strays down in here, you can just get those with your tweezers, you know. Other than that, that's really, don't over pluck. You don't need to over pluck, you know. So I'll go in my bathroom mirror where I have a light, much more light, and I'll see if I have some, you know, just looser strays, you know, in this area, and I'll get those with some tweezers. And that's all. So then all I have to do is, when I go to do my makeup, I'll do my eyebrows, I'll do this is some setting gel. And you can, you know, see that they're gonna look really nice, really professional. And it's just really that easy. Don't make it more complicated than it has to be. So, alright, that's it for this video. I just wanted to do just a simple, you know, just show you kind of how I keep my eyebrows groomed. I have a lot of people ask me about my eyebrows all the time, and like I said, I do have a girl that I have talked to about microblading, but she hasn't got back to me yet, so I hate to bug people, but maybe I'll try one more time to, you know, see where she's at with that. So that would be a really nice video to do. But let me tell you really quick about a couple of the products, and then I'm just going to end the video. But so I used a product, Unique launched a product this year. It was their eyelash serum, eyebrow serum, and I have that, and I liked it. I also made my own serum that was eyebrow serum, and of course the company that I have is called Pink Vixen. So all my products are, you know, 100% all natural. Everything I make is, of all the products I make, some bath products and soaps, and I do a lot of beauty products, you know, skincare products. So I did the eyelash serum I did the Unique on one eye and mine on the other eye, and I had pros and cons for both of them. The Unique was good, but if you get it in your eye, it burns like liquid fire. So that I didn't like at all, but I liked I liked the Unique for my eyelashes a little bit more, for the simple fact that, but it's kind of like, it's a hard factor to decide. The product that I make, like I said, it's completely all natural. There's nothing in it but just, you know, everything natural. So if you get it in your eye, worst case scenario, it feels like, you know, like oily, like you got oil in your eye, and you know, you kind of need to wipe it out, but it doesn't burn. It's just like a little irritating, and you're like, oh, you know, gunky in your eye. But it didn't burn. So, you know, with each of them, when you're putting it on anything with your eyelashes, you know, you got to use caution. I did find that I felt the Unique, I had better results with my eyelashes, a little bit, but I felt with my product I had better results with my eyebrows. And also the product that I made is like a double. You can also use it and put it around your eye area, any wrinkles or anything like that. You can't do that with Unique. It's just eyelash and eyebrow serum. And so, you know, like I said, pros and cons for both. In the end, and I just stick with mine, and for several reasons. And one, because there wasn't enough difference in the notice of the eyelashes for me to keep buying the Unique. It was such a slight difference that, you know, it just didn't seem like it wasn't that worth it to me to buy that product when I can make my own. It really burned the hell out of my eye, which I didn't like at all. So I couldn't get like way down on the base of my eye. I could only do just the tips of my eyelashes, because if you get it down near the base of your eye, there was no way, it was inevitable. It was going to get in your eye and burn your eye, and you couldn't use it on your bottom lashes. No way at all. I mean, you might as well took super glue and put it in your eye and imagine what that would feel like, because that's, to me, what I felt like it would feel like. So again, so at least the product that I made was 100% all natural. If I did get it in my eye, I sort of felt like it was just like a lot of like mucus or something. It was like a gooey feeling, and I could just get like a tissue or a Q-tip and wipe it out, and then that was the end of that. I had better results with the growth of my eyebrows, and that was really what I was looking for, was the eyebrows. I always did have like longer eyelashes, but I wanted to test it and see what results I got, eyebrows and eyelashes. So anyway, there's a lot of eyebrow serums out there, and you know, I encourage you, if you are going through anything of any kind of hair loss with your eyebrows, or you know, your eyelashes are not thick and full anymore, you know, I encourage you to try any of them to see if you get some results. Certainly, if you're interested in trying the product that I make, I'm more than willing to, you know, give you any information and you know, hook you up with any of my products. I don't want anyone to think that this channel is about pushing my products on anyone, because that isn't what my channel is about. But at the same time, I don't want anyone to think that I would withhold any of my products at the same time. So you know, I don't want anyone to think my channel is about, you know, oh, she's just doing this channel, you know, to try to push her products, because that's not what it is. I just want to share any tips and secrets that I have with you guys, and that's one of the things for me with my eyebrows. Like I said, I lost almost all my eyebrows, and I was like, you know, hey, I got to do something. So that's just something that I experienced and I went through, and I wanted to share that with you. Okay, so anyway, with that being said, I hope that you learned something and learned how to trim your eyebrows and keep your eyebrows groomed. And if you like this video, please subscribe, please give it a thumbs up. And if you like the content that I've been bringing you, I hope you'll tell your friends and everybody else can learn how to keep yourself groomed and learn to do your makeup and grooming at mature age. So anyway, stay positive. Like I always say, no one can be your own worst enemy but you. Always wear pink, it'll make you feel better, and kiss as many puppies as you can. All right, I love you guys. Have a great day.